Mermaids. Hey everybody, it's Abby, your everyday mermaid, and this is
Lauren,
my mergal pal, and you're listening to the Everyday Mermaid podcast. We're bringing you the ins and outs.
You mean fins and outs?
Of being a mermaid.
We bring you the latest mermaid news, interviews with celebrities,
And of course, a hashtag mermaid moment for our favorite mermaids out there.
Let's dive on in to the Everyday Mermaid podcast.
Hey everybody, it's Abby, your everyday mermaid, and this is
Lauren,
my mergal pal, and you're listening to the Everyday Mermaid podcast.
hello.
Hello, friends. It's been a day
Mm-hmm.
for us, but we're here.
Yeah,
Thrilled to be here. It's really yucky outside, but
and it was really yucky inside for me on Monday.
oh my gosh. Okay, well, let's get caught up before we get to the other stuff.
Okay,
Tell us what happened, Lauren.
my school flooded.
Oh my Lord, have mercy.
Yeah.
The school flooded?
Yeah. So the school is housed inside of a church. We're in the basement. There are 4 floors. And the 4th floor sprinkler became detached.
Oh my.
Uh-huh. And water everywhere. So it started on the 4th floor. That's what's sustained the most damage. And so, water just wants to find the lowest place. So it made its way very quickly down. We were at the end of nap time, so I was just about to get the kids up, and the fire alarm went off. And I'm like, that's annoying. Hate it when I have to do a fire drill in the middle of nap. But, you got to do them sometimes because the kids have to know it's going to happen at any point in time. Turns out it wasn't a drill. So we all get outside, and they're like, hey, do you want us to go back in and get their coats? Because it's kind of chilly. A little bit. And so we went inside really quick, and they were like, yeah, you guys can't go back in there. Like, the whole building is flooded. And we opened the door, and sure enough, it's just downpouring.
Oh my God.
It's coming down stairwells, coming through walls.
Oh my Lord, have mercy.
Yeah. So my classroom got hit a little bit. The bathroom across from us got hit a little bit. The classroom next door and one other. Everyone else is fine. It's mostly that top floor. The top floor is real bad.
Wow.
Yeah.
But everyone's fine.
Everybody's safe.
Dry. We're good.
They all got out. They were all very smart, very brave. I'm very proud of my kiddos because that's like literally what I spend the first 2 weeks working on is emergency procedures with them. So I show them where sprinklers are, and I show them where fire alarms are, and I show them where fire extinguishers are. And so it's like when we hear that go off, you need to get up, you need to move, you need to listen to Miss Lauren, Miss Rachel, big ears, and they did great. So we were all outside.
I love that.
So yeah, I know.
So everything's all wet.
Yes. Luckily, we didn't have to go for a swim.
Yes. My goodness gracious.
So we teachers start back tomorrow. We got to go in and clean up.
Yeah, that's going to be crazy town.
Yeah.
Woo.
So hopefully, it looks like everything's pretty much dry.
Yeah.
We just have to figure out if there's anything that's damaged beyond,
Yeah.
It's a thing.
For sure. Well, let's see. Is there anything else that we should get caught up on before we dive in?
Anything going on with you? You've been social media queen.
Well,
I feel like
it kind of has to happen if I've just realized Instagram, I tell you what, those reels, you got to do them or you will not be seen. You will not. I've been losing followers just because I'm not posting. When I don't post, I lose followers.
How bizarre. How bizarre.
How bizarre. So anywho, just trying to stay, abreast with the trends and the things.
A barnacle.
A barnacle, if you will. Yes.
I particularly enjoyed, you have one, the Valentine mermaids.
Yeah.
I really liked that one.
I can't wait to share the bloopers.
Oh, good.
So
I thought it was real cute.
My husband typically will at least usually we have both been working from home for years. Mm-hmm. Absolutely straight up working from home, independent creatives. My husband just took a really, really good video job. It's a 9-to-5 situation. So he goes to an office. And so I'm home by myself most of the day shooting my own stuff, which, I for the most part edit and shoot my own stuff. But every now and then I just need someone to literally press the button. So, because I'm in a mermaid tail.
You ain't got no legs.
Ain't no legs to be had. So I'm hippity hopping. Lauren, I Oh my gosh, I have busted it so many times trying to do so I do the 10-second timer on TikTok. Hip hop back to my spot, get my fluke up, and then pose. And I literally get there, I mean, just right in the nick of time. And I'm like, so by that time I'm sweating and I'm flushed, like it's just wait. I have a whole blooper reel. I'm just collecting now. And it's a lot of Abby falling and hippity hopping in.
That's funny.
And it's
Well, me, I'm a sucker for a blooper reel, so I'm here for it.
It's a good one. So just been, creating and stuff and teaching the swimming lessons, taking my car into the shop every other day. It's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, so just making all the contents. It's a good time.
Nice.
But have the kids said the darndest things?
Oh gosh, yes. Oh man. I forgot.
I know. Well, not the kids, the Merlings, rather.
Merlings, yes. Oh,
we
they
really
say...
should. I need to get caught up on that because I feel like I've been seeing your Facebook posts.
Yes, and they've been quite good, if I do say so myself, lately.
Hilarious.
Really good. Forget about this one. My co-teacher, she said, my dad was really tall. He was taller than Miss Lauren. Holy cow!
That's really tall, apparently.
Yeah. So every year I get a comment about my height or my leg length.
Yes.
So yeah, this year was no exception. Forget about this. Okay, so we're learning about the human body right now, which is a great topic. Kids freaking love it. So one of my 5-year-olds goes, how big is my brain? In one of the books we've been reading, it says that if you put your fists together like this, like just put them together right next to each other, that's about how big your brain is. Okay. Your 2 fists together.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's like that. Yeah. So I told him that. I was like, just put your fists together, and that's about how big your brain is. And he goes, oh no, my brain is way bigger than that. I was like,
oh dear.
Yeah. He goes, have you seen the size of my head?
Lauren, I have one child at swim who has the biggest head I have ever seen. So he could be right. I have seen some big old heads.
No, I had a kid a couple years ago. He had the biggest head I'd ever seen. It was like he was born with the head he was always going to have.
Yeah.
Like his adult head on a little baby body. I mean,
I don't know how they do it. The poor guy, I put the goggles on. They're like stuck to his face, they're so tight because he just has such a big head.
Oh my gosh, so funny. My co-teacher said, you weren't here yesterday. Where were you? And the 5-year-old goes, I was on an airplane coming back to this world.
That is how it feels. Coming back to this world.
Back to this world. Very matter-of-factly.
Yeah.
Duh.
That's funny.
I was on an airplane coming back to this world. So good. Miss Lauren, this is a 4-year-old. Miss Lauren, do you know what my name was when I was a T-Rex? My first name was T-Rex, and my last name was Tyrannosaurus Rex.
What?
T-Rex, Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Oh, okay.
As like Bond, James
Bond. Yes, got it.
Suave. One of my kids showed me a picture of St. Mark's Basilica. We have this big coffee table book about cathedrals of the world.
Sure.
And I use it in my architecture lesson every year because it's got arches and columns.
There you go. Okay.
And those are always really fun to teach because kids they're automatically recognizable.
Sure.
They're easy words to learn and the kids can understand them. So he showed me a picture of St. Mark's Basilica and he goes, Miss Lauren, have you been here? I'm like, yes, I have. What's inside? Games? I'm like, sure.
Well,
yeah. Sure. That's it.
Okay.
I said this. Maybe my mommy will pick me up early from school. You have a mommy when you're a grown-up?
Dun, dun, dun.
Very shocking.
Oh, that's cute.
Like, yes.
Yes, we still have mommies.
Oh, I think I did this one, but I'm going to do it again because it makes me laugh so much. Me, according to Google, the oldest person who ever lived to be 122 years old. Santa!
Oh my gosh. No, I don't think you've done that one. Oh my gosh. I know him.
I know him.
Oh my gosh, that's good. That's really good.
Santa!
Well, the Merlings do say the darndest
It's
things.
true. They do.
My
Oh
goodness
God,
gracious.
So funny.
Well, let's get into the nitty gritty here, Lauren.
Heck yeah.
You know what's coming up?
The con.
The con. The MerMagic Con is coming up. And I believe this is kind of a record-breaking attendance year, if I'm not mistaken.
Good. They'll see my dress.
Yes. As everyone in the world should. It's fantastic.
Indeed. And I have done it again, ladies and gentlemen. I got it for $30.
So good. My goodness gracious.
Let me tell you,
Fantastic.
listen, okay. Prom sales. All day. Every day.
Every day. Gotta do it. Just gotta do it.
Well, and like it's like the prom dresses that didn't sell,
Right.
which means they're kind of the more outlandish ones.
Which is
Which is
entirely appropriate.
Precisely what you want.
Yes.
So that's what I did.
But before we get into the info with the gala, because that's a whole nother thing. We are
It's the best thing.
It is the best. I quite agree. But we wanted to kind of prep those, especially if this is like your first time at MerMagic.
We're gonna have guppies.
Oh yeah. There's quite a few people who have never been that are excited to go and experience it for the first time. So I thought, why not? We are seasoned veterans
True.
of MerMagic Con. We should just, let people know what to expect at MerMagic Con.
Yes.
What should they expect?
Bring food.
Yes. So MerMagic Con is really focused on the activities.
Yes.
Not necessarily the eating and the drinking.
Mhm.
Well, the drinking at the gala,
Yes,
but
later.
But there are like some food trucks every now and then, and like vending machines and stuff. But yes, one of our number one rule for MerMagic Con is to bring snacks.
Speaking of though, Starbucks makes instant coffee now.
Oh my gosh, I saw that. I'm like, well, it must be good if Starbucks is doing it.
So, if you need that coffee in the room, a solution. Anywho,
Okay. Love that.
Yeah. So the first night of the con is just it's a little cocktail party, isn't it? It's just in like the lot.
Yeah.
It's at the bar at the hotel.
Mhm.
Usually used as like a chance just for everybody to like get there and say hi and mingle.
Yeah.
Gotta mingle with the dingles.
Oh my.
That's a line from a movie. I can't remember what, but
and as far as like wardrobe for that, I feel like it's like literally across the board.
Oh, it runs the gamut. Like people do onesies, people do full cocktail attire, people do whatever grimy mess you had on the plane.
Which will be me.
Yeah. Seconded. Because Ben and I are getting there kind of late.
Y'all are getting there a little late, and I will be flying in from another workshop in Michigan.
Oh, yeah.
So I will be tired and gross.
Yay. I'm actually going to request that Monday off.
I'll do it, girl.
I know, because we don't get in until midnight.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
I'm going to die.
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow.
This is just my dog's toy that I still have on the desk because otherwise he'll give it to me and throw it for those watching. Yeah. So the cocktail party. It's just a fun little time. You got to check in. It takes a little while to get all checked in because they do check. I do believe you have to be either vaccinated or have a proof of a negative COVID test. And I even think they're boosted as like a plus. So you need to bring your vaccination card if you have it. And or a negative COVID test, and you are required to wear masks indoors. Just heads up. Things may change. The CDC, who the heck knows these days?
I'm wearing like the full-on one, like the N95.
Yes. Protect thyselves accordingly. So what I like to recommend if you want to wear a fun little mermaid one that's maybe not the most protective, get your like really good one that's ugly, put that on, and then put the pretty mermaid one over.
Yes.
if you're like super worried about like aesthetics, you need to plan ahead, get your pretty ones to match your outfits and stuff if you want. But yeah, plan ahead.
Yes.
And wear your mask. So obviously you can't wear masks in the water, but everywhere else,
Yes. Please
wear your mask.
Please. Thank you. This is your PSA.
This is your PSA from your Everyday Mermaids. Protect others, please. So,
Public suck it up announcement.
so cocktail party, get checked in, vax cards, get all your wristbands or whatever you need. Yep. And then the next morning, programming begins.
Let the games begin.
Yes.
It's pretty intense. So there are different kind of passes, but the participant pass is not going to get you to all the classes. So just be prepared. Give a real look to the schedule that's been dropped, because that should say what's available to all and what is and like an extra fee.
Yeah. And I think for the most part, you should, be signed up for your classes ahead of time.
Yeah.
The Submerge team, shameless plug, we will be doing an underwater modeling workshop. So we'll be doing, we'll have some live stream from the bottom of the water at the top. So I'll be teaching you guys kind of my methods and how I do the modeling for photography, just specifically like for underwater photography. So we'll be doing that. And then we have photo shoots with the Submerge team. You can have a behind the scenes video if you want, all kinds of good things. But so many classes are available.
Yeah.
I know Felicia with Fins, hers is sold out, but she's doing like content creation. And then there's, intro to mermaiding. I think there's freedive, there's scuba, there's all kinds of fun classes. Mer-wrangling classes.
Silicone class.
Yeah, silicone sculpting.
Tail repair was there last year. I think it's doing it again this year.
And just intro to mermaiding, like in general, is there. Really great class. Just a lot of good things. And then there's the vendor hall, which just gets better and better each year.
I love it so much.
It really is like save all your sand dollars for the vendor hall, because there's always just like a ton of art and tops and jewelry and just like,
That's happened to me before, where people have been like, "Where's Lauren?" And Abby goes, "Go check the vendor hall."
Yeah. She's shopping.
I'm shopping all the time. There's just so many pretty things.
I know. It is wonderful. It's literally like mermaid heaven in there. So the vendor hall is one of my favorite places to go. And then, so Saturday, we also have a group photo, which is super important. It's, I believe, at noon on Saturday. And you want to get there early and get your spot, because there's a bunch of us, y'all. And
we're going to have to get one of those 360 cameras at some point.
I know. Yeah. So, I know that the Nashville Mermaid Pod, we're going to have we're using that time, I think beforehand or after, I don't know, to get our group photo too. So that's a great time if you're like, hey, buds, or my, Atlanta Pod or whoever you are. Yeah. Let's get a group photo at MerMagic Con. That's a great time to do it, because you're not in programming.
Yeah.
And you're there already in your tail for the group photo. So you might as well get the rest of your photos too.
Yeah, absolutely.
In tail. And it's just on the side of the pool and, the main pool area. I don't know how I'm going to do it exactly, because I'll be in the water in a wetsuit all day, not looking cute. I'll tell you that. So I don't know.
No, we can't see your face. I'll bring you your tail.
Okay, thanks. Okay, so we have the group photo.
Right.
And then after that, it's more programming. And, you want to make sure that you stay hydrated, and have your snackies. Okay. Because Saturday night is the gala.
Yeah. Your adrenaline's going. You're running around. You're swimming. Just please eat.
You gotta eat.
Because you're going to feel like Not good.
Yeah.
You're going to feel like barnacles.
Barnacle. Yeah. Stinky barnacles. That's what I say.
That's what you're going to feel like if you don't.
Yeah. So,
like pretend you're taking care of a tiny human. Tiny humans eat every 2 to 4 hours.
yes.
Like, in fact, it is law in my preschool. You have to feed them like every 3 hours, basically. Like on the nose. Absolutely. So, get your breakfast and then second breakfast and then your lunch. And then
second
then
lunch.
It's tea time. And then you have your dinner. Because then's the gala, and you don't want to miss the gala.
You don't.
It's a regatta gala.
Yes. We are going to, as Robin, my favorite Peloton instructor, says, we're going to treat our bodies like someone we love.
Yeah.
We are going to feed this lovely person and keep them hydrated because we got some partying to do on Saturday night. So Saturday, if you're going to the gala, it's where everybody gets dressed up and has just a wonderful time dancing and drinking. And there are some like snacky things, but not a ton.
Yeah, I wouldn't rely on that for dinner.
Yeah. So go ahead and eat your whatever beforehand and party it off.
Yeah. Now,
yes.
PSA for the gala. You are going to see a lot of people, especially if you're on the MerMagic Con mingling group on Facebook, you're going to see a lot of outfits start surfacing that are like super over the top, or like people have put a lot of work into them and it's been really intense. Okay. Don't worry about it.
Don't you worry.
Yeah. Don't you worry about a thing. I pride myself on finding a cheap gaudy dress and like cheap accoutrement to go with it. And I'm happy as a clam. Okay. I do not put a lot of effort into the look. Like I am not a crafty person. I don't make my crown. I don't make like the stuff. And not that we're saying it's bad. Like people make some amazing things. They really, really do. But please don't like sit there and be like, oh, I didn't make anything, or I'm not like, how intense is this gala going to be? It's not. You're going to see all kinds of wear.
It's so true. I mean, you will see literally people that look like a jellyfish lit up and like, swirly twirling around with lit up dress. And then you'll see others, in a super sleek pantsuit. It's like all across the board. Like, so wear what you want to wear that makes you feel good and don't feel like you have to like dress to impress or whatever. Like this is your moment to like be yourself. Like this whole con and just in general is just your moment to be your mermaid self. And so you do that.
Yep.
So that was good.
I just want
Way to go,
everybody
Lauren.
to know that.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I love that message.
Because it can feel intimidating.
It can a little bit, especially if you're not crafty slash I just ain't got time, y'all.
So true.
I ain't got time to do that. So yeah, I definitely agree with that. Just wear what you want to wear.
Yeah.
And you will still have a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the gala, this year it's new. I'm not exactly sure what to expect, but I do know that there will be a dedicated media room this year.
Okay.
As opposed to the stairwell red carpet situation that we had last year. It was a little chaotic, but Felicia and I, no one would ever know if they were streaming live.
That's because I was down there vetting everybody.
I was going to say, because we had Lauren in our ear the whole time until our AirPods died. Saying, okay, we've got... Yeah, it was a lot. So this year, we will have a dedicated media room. So if you want to, MerMagic Con will live stream the red carpet to their Facebook page. And this is like just for fun. If for people that can't go to the gala / the con or whatever, And it's just fun to like have that memory. It's there forever and I love it.
It's cute.
Sometimes I just go back and watch and I'm like, these outfits were so fun.
And then my mommy gets on the comments.
Yeah, and then Lauren's mom's like, where's the Mer-Gal pal? Hello. I'm like, listen, she's working hard down there, Mom.
She watched the whole thing.
So cute.
Waited for me.
So cute.
Hi, Mom.
Oh my gosh, so precious. So be sure to stop by the media room if you want to be on the live red carpet stream. Felicia with Fins and I will be hosting the red carpet. Lauren will also be there. She may be on camera every now and then, a little bit more than last year, because I think we're gonna work something out because we need some breaks. I'm telling you, Lauren,
that was a long time. It was like an hour and a half.
It was a long time, and I could tell like my voice was. I was like losing my voice at the end.
Is that my voice?
Is that my voice?
Oh well.
That's how it was.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, I'd been talking so much. So anywho, we would love to see you at the red carpet. And I know that Fight Guy's going to be there taking gala photos, and then we'll be there live streaming. So it's going to be a really fun thing, and just like a fun way to remember your gala experience.
It's lots of fun.
It's really fun. And then the next day, we have more programming. I know Submerge has another workshop and more photo shoots, and there's a few more classes, I think.
Yeah.
Lots of photo shoots going on, but so there's more programming on Sunday, but then we have our closing ceremony, and that's that.
Yeah.
You hop on a plane and we'll see you next year.
I guess we're going to need a car.
Yes. Submerge is renting a car.
Okay.
So
great.
Yes. You don't have to worry about that. Well, you might, because you have to coordinate, but you know.
Yeah. Anywho.
So
that might be something to consider too. The hotel is not right next to the aquatic center where everything is located.
It's pretty close.
Yeah.
But yeah, the hotel is not. The hotel is where the gala will be. So you don't have to worry about that. But the hotel is not in the same building as the aquatic center. So you will need some sort of like transportation.
Or a transportation budget for things like Uber and Lyft. They are around there. It's close enough to DC.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
They are all over the place.
For sure.
You might just, make it little in your budget for it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, think about the transportation. And just, when you're packing and stuff, just remember, we got big old flukes.
Yeah. And that's, that's one of those times that cocktail party, that first night is really, really good because you can coordinate with the other MERS that are there to be like, hey, do we all want to share an Uber tomorrow to get to the thing? What time do you want to go? Do you have a car here? Wonderful. Can I pass you some dollar bills for gas and we can carpool?
Totally. Love that. Yeah. And if you have a photo shoot with Submerge, please arrive at your time because we're on a tight schedule. Yes. So just a lot, transportation time.
I just thought of a good one.
What?
Carpool.
Oh my gosh. I've never heard that one before. I know. That's fantastic.
You got a carpool.
Carpool. Love that. Minting it. It is a Mermaid After Midnight original. Love that.
So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fantastic. So yeah, think about that. Other things to think about, Lauren. What else we got?
Drink water.
Yeah. It really is very busy. You're going to be very busy.
Yeah, you're going to be exhausted. So please just just take care of yourself.
And if you have kids, there is kids programming. So lots of fun things for the kiddos.
Bring your eye drops.
Yeah, all your underwater things that you would normally bring to the pool. Bring
some cash because some of the vendors prefer it. Bring your tail.
Yeah. Yeah, things to bring would be, top of the list, your mermaid tail. Your gala outfit if you're doing the gala. And then, yeah, your pool situations, towels, because, you know, the hotel has towels, but I would recommend bringing your own towels.
Plastic bags.
Plastic bags to put your wet stuff in. And then, like, some flippy floppies, so you're not walking around barefoot. That's gross.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that. And then, like, any of your, like, accessories, your tops, any, like, wigs, your wig glue, like, all that kind of stuff. Just, you know, think about everything you're going to be wearing. And just, I mean, like, make a list, y'all. Yeah. Make a list. Because it's a lot.
Yep.
We have to bring a ton of gear. So I'm like, don't know how we're going to bring all that.
That's why we're flying Southwest, where we can get 2 bags checked for free.
I know. And I'm going to have to send, like, we have to pack all these lights. So I think I'm going to send some of the stuff with some of our Nashville pod that's driving.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah. So it's going to be an interesting experience, but we're going to have so much fun. So much fun. All right. What else to remember for MerMagic Con? So we went over your tail, your outfits, accessories.
I've seen some people bring pool floats or pool noodles.
Yeah.
That's cool, especially if you're filming, because then you can just like float there.
And if you have like a silicone tail, bring your stuff to dry it in the hotel. We're gonna bring like a little steamer for our gowns. Your underwater setting spray.
Make sure you're bringing some like good moisturizers and good shampoos and conditioners and stuff for your hair.
All the goodies.
Gotta take care of yourself.
And just have fun.
Yeah. Bring your spirit of adventure.
Yeah. Well, I think we should maybe take this time to have a hashtag mermaid moment.
Okay. Why is it just endless joy?
I don't know. Bubbles are fun.
They are fun.
All right. So for our mermaid moment, I felt like it was appropriate. Oh, the bubbles still fun.
Yeah.
Bubbles!
There's an artist I know who said, sorry, side note, that she said that bubbles are one of the rare forms of perfection, which is why they don't last forever.
Wow. Like, that's deep.
Perfect circles, perfect colors, like everything.
Wow.
And then they're gone because nothing ever perfect can last.
Wow. That's deep.
Yeah.
Well, for our hashtag mermaid moment, since we're talking about MerMagic Con, I figured we could highlight the founders of MerMagic Con, which is Mermaid Sienna.
Yes.
And Circus Siren mermaid Morgana. So we love them.
Yeah, they do a lot of work, y'all.
They do a lot. And without them, obviously, this con and these opportunities would not be a thing. So we are very grateful for them.
This is why I am going.
Yes.
This is why we are here.
Yes. So if you don't follow them or anything, go follow them on social media. I'll tag them in the description, but Circus Siren is Morgana, and then I think it's Mermaid Sienna. I will tag them into the description here, but they founded MerMagic Con a couple years ago, and it's just been growing and growing ever since.
Yeah, it's huge.
So amazing. And I feel like just in general, they should be so proud of themselves.
Yes.
Amazing. Should. Yes. I feel like the many obstacles they have overcome. Crazy town.
Yeah.
So good.
So.
And we've had the pleasure of shooting with Morgana. We shot with the Submerge team. We got to shoot with her in the Florida Springs, which was so fun. Fabulous underwater. And then Sienna as well. She came to Nashville, and we shot with Create Well Underwater. We shot her here in Nashville, and just fabulous. Fabulous.
Abby knows all the mermaids.
Yes, well, I like to reference Sienna in particular because she's amazing in the water and like so tough. You know, I really don't love sinus flooding. It's not my favorite thing. But now, after watching her like perform and like pose and stuff underwater, I'm like, if she's gonna do it, by golly, I will too. She has inspired me to just like suck it up, Buttercup, and do the sinus flooding, get the shot, you know? So she's incredible. And I reference her a lot whenever I'm like coaching clients. Some of her posing is just chef's kiss. So good. So good. So yeah. And Morgana the same way. You know, to me, I feel like Circus Siren, just in general, they're a huge deal.
Yeah.
So they got traveling tanks and mermaid shows all over the place. So it's quite the empire. And I love it. So yeah, there are our hashtag mermaid moment this episode.
I feel like we need like a neon sign.
Yeah.
Mermaid moment.
We'll work on that.
Imagination.
Yeah, we definitely need to have some fun things for the mermaid moment. We'll figure it out. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well,
I think that'll do it.
It's been a fantastic time chatting about our favorite mermaid convention, MerMagic Con. Not that we've really together been to any other conventions, but we do love this one.
It's true.
If you want to learn more about MerMagic Con, just Google it. It's literally like all over the place. But they have a Facebook page, Instagram. I'll obviously link all that in the description. And if you have any questions, you can download the Anchor app and leave us a voice message. Yay. I also noticed on Spotify that you can, there's like a question box that we can put on there. So like if you're listening on Spotify, look for this and just like test it out for me, because I'll put a little question, be like, what you most looking forward to in MerMagic Con or whatever. I'll put something down there and click it and like leave an answer, because I want to see like how that works. I've never done that before. But cool. Apparently, yeah, if you're listening on Spotify, you can answer our questions, which is so cool.
I'll answer just about anything.
For our last episode, I tried it. I put a little question in there. And it was what to name my whale shark.
Oh, yeah.
So if you haven't listened to last week's episode, you should totally check that out. And also, we need some names for the whale shark. Nobody sent us a voice message last week, and I'm kind of sad about it.
I don't know how many people use the Anchor.
I know, but it's so fun.
I know.
If you have time, when you're not driving and listening to us, go download the Anchor app. And go follow the Everyday Mermaid podcast. You can go to Anchor, I think anchor.fm/everydaymermaid. Either way, it's just fun. Listen to y'all's voices.
That's really cute.
If you have like stuff you want us to talk about or questions, you know, whatever it is, we just want to hear your voice. It's so cute. I love voice messages so much.
No.
Sing. Yeah, it's pretty fantastic. Hey, you know what I was thinking we should do? Have you been listening to, this is totally side note, have you been listening to Merman Mondays? Have you been watching it on Instagram Live?
I've watched it here or there, but I haven't caught up.
Well, they're pretty cute, the Merman Mondays boys. And they just had our favorite Tear Bee on Merman Mondays. And I just thought it was such a good episode of Merman Mondays. And so I'm like, the merman need to be on the Everyday Mermaid podcast. I understand that we're like not an Everyday Merman podcast, but we appeal to all the merfolk.
Well, and we're the reason Tear Bee started a podcast.
I feel like we had something to do with it.
No, he said it on the podcast, like on his.
He did say that. He did say
He was like, right. So I would love to interview him. I'm totally down.
I just think that would be so fun. All right, mermaids. Well, thank you so much for listening. Be sure to follow us on Instagram. We're at Everyday Mermaid Podcast. And if you want to become a patron, hey, We're at patreon.com/everydaymermaid. Oh my gosh. I gotta say thank you to all our patrons.
Yeah.
I mean, so we've swapped to a different, it's literally like $5 a month, $10 a month, whatever you want to do. You can even cap it at $1 a month if you want. You can cap it off at whatever you want, but we just have some really great patrons, and I'm going to pull up the list because we need to chat. We really need to say thank you.
Okay.
We wouldn't be doing this if we didn't have people like you. So thank you.
Thank you.
We have Seala Silkfin, StephenJr, Meagan Jones, Terry Brazier, Felicia with Fins, the Mermaid Seamstress, Sarah Clanton, aka Sarah Cello.
It's true.
Nikki Moore, Sean Norman, and PegassusSpringsMuses. We love y'all so much.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, my word in heaven. It's just, man, thank you to our patrons for supporting us. We love
you guys
y'all
so much.
And if you want to go and support us as well, you can go to patreon.com/everydaymermaid and just click over there, pick a tier, and we would love that. Oh my gosh. Amazing.
Do it.
Well, thank you so much for listening, and we will
see you on the flip side.
Bye, mermaids.
All my